We say what they can't radio.
Welcome to The Couch Takes, a podcast on the NBA Today with your hosts. I'm Richard.
My Jaya.
Steff.
Chance.
BG.
This is
We
our
already
first
on to a great
podcast.
start.
We're very nervous, guys.
It's okay. So don't kill our shit. Don't do nothing.
Right.
We just here to talk about ball. Straight ball.
Straight hoops.
Straight hoops. So for our first episode, we're really going to dive into the midseason evaluations of the NBA from today's standpoint. Looking at, March 21st.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when this is going to come out or anything like that. Some stuff could change. But, starting off, I think the biggest topic really should be about, the NBA's MVP coming up. There's a lot of chatter about who deserves it. If it's team play, if it's individual play, going from there. I want to hear everybody's first take. My first take on who should win MVP. A little biased, but it should be Giannis. It should be Giannis.
Nah, you got
Hell no.
It's Giannis.
Rich,
No.
Rich, we're not gonna
Yeah,
do
it's the
this.
Why?
delusion.
Look, all right.
Right.
We're not
Why?
gonna do this.
Whew, I love
So
this.
is that based on team play or individual play?
I'm basing it on both team play and individual play. When it comes to the most valuable player in the NBA, it's got to be Giannis. Like, honestly speaking, Giannis brings both defensive stats and offensive stats to the playing field. And without Giannis, the Bucks, yes, they have been winning a lot recently without Giannis. But honestly speaking, without Giannis, what are the Bucks? They're basically a playing team. So I'm going with Giannis, honestly. Like, the stats back it up as well, too, from there. So,
Can we get a win-loss record with Giannis versus
Yeah,
without
that's
Giannis?
what you
I need
really
to
need
know.
They about to put me on the spot. This is crazy.
For real, for real.
They about to put me on the
That's what you
spot.
be asking
Because
yourself.
they just whooped the Suns without Giannis.
They
There's
did
no
whoop the Suns without
hesitation.
Giannis, but we're talking about, that's the Suns. Like, come
What
on.
do you mean? Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, they're in the 8th. Like, what seed are they at right
They're
now?
eight, actually.
They're 8th right now. They be getting beat by teams without their superstars right now. I'm pretty
Suns
sure
are in 8th place, 40 and 29.
Okay.
Playing game against the Mavs. The playoffs started today.
I'm just saying, I think Giannis just has one of the best case for at least second in voting. He definitely deserves it over Luka, and he definitely deserves it over
Oh,
Shai.
no, you're crazy.
What number is he right now? Is he even top
He's
5
third.
right now?
He's
He's
third.
He is really?
He's
He's
third.
third, not rising whatsoever.
And he doesn't
And
need to.
Luka right now is 4th.
I believe it should be Shea, bro. Just the impact he has on the whole team, like averaging 31. He's averaging about 31.
Damn near 31.
Like
Okay.
I think that's like his MVP case is right there. Like it's right there. 31. What are they? Second team in the West.
Second team in the West.
They
I
flip
believe.
flop
So,
first.
I
They're first
mean,
right
like,
now. They first.
All
Come
time
on.
for first.
Yeah.
basically.
Without him, where are they? Like let's be real.
But
Well,
that's
I
why.
think-
Okay, but I want to dive into that. That's why I believe Shea does not deserve that. Because look, because you got J Dubs on the team. You got Shaq. You got all these great players on this
Great.
team. You swap out anybody that's currently right now in the MVP. Come
Yeah.
on.
So
like,
could you not say the same thing about Giannis?
I cannot say the same
No,
thing
you
about
can't.
Giannis.
Why can't you?
If you put Shea on the team with Dame, how far is that team gonna go? Are they gonna
Nowhere.
continue to be second in the East, or are they gonna struggle?
Struggle.
First off,
They'll
we're
definitely
talking about the
struggle.
Eastern Conference.
Which is
Also
weak.
true.
So-
Which is weak.
Very
Yeah,
weak.
let's talk about that.
But
And then it has been shown and proven Giannis in the postseason being number one in the Eastern Conference and getting knocked out by the 8th seed.
hey,
So let's
Listen.
talk about it.
Hey, but a lot of teams got knocked out. A lot of teams got knocked out.
Let me tell you this. Giannis in the playoffs, when he's home, that's when they win. And this is your MVP candidate we talking about, right?
That's my MVP candidate. But look. But to grasp on your point about last year's playoff, Giannis was hurt for the first 3 games, and he came back. Still bearing his injury on the back injury. By the way, that was a back injury too. Still played the game. Yes, he could have easily got a game if he was healthy. I feel like if Giannis was truly healthy and Chris was actually playing good and Drew wasn't selling a bag,
That's
hey, but if you the
Whole
best
playoffs would've been
If you're
different.
the best player on your team, you got to show up.
Period.
you can't
come
show with
back.
an injury.
Yeah,
though.
I was
You
gonna
can't
say,
show with an
come on,
injury, though.
man.
Come on.
Come back.
All right, so are you
gotta
gonna
show up.
use that for Jason Tatum?
Absolutely.
Are you gonna use that with
Absolutely.
Jason Tatum?
Absolutely.
Hold them to the same standards.
So we holding him to that same ankle injury. So if
Yes.
Jason Tatum never injured his ankle in Game 7,
They close in deal.
Look,
They
let's
close
be
in deal
realistic.
in Game
Jason Tatum doesn't injure his ankle. He's going for 30. They win in the game. That game was a
You
very
can't lie,
low,
though.
That game was a very low scoring game.
it was a very low scoring
really,
game.
Nobody really hooped until the end when Caleb Martin showed up.
You gonna lie though? The energy changed in that game once he went.
Energy did
Definitely.
change.
Because
Most
as,
definitely.
As soon as he gets injured, you
Oh.
shift all your energy to Jaylen Brown.
Right, and I don't think he's
And-
built.
and
to
and
be
he's
number
not
one
built
at
to
this
be a
point.
number one, which is
Exactly.
another top.
Like
which
he
is
can
another
get
one.
you 30 every now and again, but not on like a consistent basis. Like 20 is good, but you're gonna need a person who can make the shots and create the shots. And Jalen has a problem like
And also
Exactly.
play make as well
yes,
too.
exactly.
So what would y'all reaction be if season ends right
Mhm.
and Jokic wins?
Again,
I wouldn't be
I'm
mad.
not mad at it.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
I'm
mad
mad.
about
Yes,
it.
I'm not mad at it at all.
MVP. Or
MVP.
I wouldn't
I'm
be
not mad about it, but I don't think he
mad about
deserves it.
But the thing is, like, bro, I think like, each.
What?
I'm trying to argue it, but then, like, I'm really sitting here like.
But would we really be mad? Like, would we really be
Like,
mad?
I wouldn't. But
He makes the whole entire team better. We're talking about a
It's just
team
like,
full
damn.
of players that are just role
This is a
players.
once in a lifetime big man like that.
Literally,
this-
we probably
top
looking at
five.
one of the all-time greats. If he leads with that MVP and it's strictly, it's strictly what his third MVP now.
It'd be like third and
I wouldn't be
4
mad.
4 years.
My question is this: I was arguing with this with somebody the other day. If he wins the MVP and the Finals MVP, is he in the top 15, top
Yes.
20?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All time?
All time.
Absolutely.
I mean, we got to bring up the list,
Obviously-
but like,
obviously, though,
who are
he's
we
gonna-
putting him over?
Obviously,
Though?
he's gonna. I think if he does that, he's top 5. Like,
What about centers
Top
also?
five all
Top
time?
five?
all time.
Or just
Centers?
centers?
Top
Oh,
five?
Oh, centers.
Yes.
I thought he
Okay.
meant like all
Centers.
time.
All
Whoa.
Yes.
centers. Now, all
Centers?
Yes,
time.
but absolutely though.
Centers, all
Top
time.
5 centers all time. Absolutely.
I mean, who
Man,
we got as top 5 centers right now? Well,
All
Shaq, of
time,
course.
Shaq is up there.
Kareem.
Kareem. Hakeem.
Hakeem.
You wanna
Bill
put
Russell.
Russell.
Will.
Whoa.
I mean,
Who are we putting him over?
is Robinson a
Duncan Robinson, yeah, I think he did play center. Because Tim played.
Or no.
power.
He talking about David. He talking about David.
Yeah.
Oh,
Robinson.
David. Oh, yeah.
Nah.
My bad.
Damn.
Duncan. Yeah, David.
Nah, he's top 10. He's top
Boy.
Nah, I got him
Wait.
probably at 7 or 6. You gonna
Top 10
when
for
it's
sure.
when it's all said and done.
but like
When it's
yeah,
all said and done, I feel like placing somebody in like the top all time rankings right now
Nah, you
when their
can't do
career is still
Yeah,
like
so
with
But he's doing something
he
something
could-
that
he
we
could
haven't
fuck around and end up-
never
I think he will
done,
be
man.
there. I think he will be there.
because look at
30,
his
20,
team,
10.
like
That's crazy.
look at his starting 5 team and tell me one of those people are. If Jokic is gone, one of those people are going to be an all-star. Jamal Murray has his injury, has
think so.
injury plagues over the line. I don't even think he's ever been an all-star, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Maybe once or twice, but
Maybe Michael Porter Jr., but it's like
it's like,
it's very like off and on with him.
and
He's
it's like I feel like
inconsistent.
Michael Porter Jr. The thing about him is that he can't create his own shot.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
strictly
yeah,
just
straight
catch and
shooting.
shoot. It's
True.
strictly just catch and shoot. KCP, great role player. I'm sorry,
He's
but
not
Y'all don't
ever
think
gonna be
Michael Porter
all-star.
Jr.
He's
can
not
create
ever
his
gonna-
own shot?
Nah.
Yeah, bro.
Rarely.
I think
Rarely.
he can.
Rarely.
Yeah, I was.
I mean,
was
back
gonna
then,
say on
yeah,
a consistent
He
basis.
can. I think.
I
he
mean,
can,
back
but
then, yeah, before he hurt his back and
role he
everything, but
the role he plays, like
it's great
Yeah,
for
I
him. His
understand. I
height,
understand what
how
you mean.
far he shoots it from,
Yeah.
his inside game as well too. He's just perfect. Like the team that Jokic has right now is
Perfect for him. Yeah.
This stat right here is crazy. Jokic leads his team in every major stats category.
And that's
Points per game,
that's the point guard right there.
assists,
I'm not even.
and rebounds.
I'm
And
not
that's
even
what makes him
surprised.
top 5
I'm not
all
even
time as far as
surprised.
centers.
Can we do a Jokic versus Giannis with or without wins record? Let's try it.
Listen.
So, what are the
I think we
Nuggets
know the answer to
with
this.
Jokic, and what are
What's
the
the-
Nuggets
what-
without Jokic? And then
Who you think has like the what y'all think has like the
Wait, so
better record team wise without their star?
I think.
I want to
without
say
their star?
I want to say the Nuggets.
Without
I want to say.
How many times has
I wanna
Jokic-
say the Bucks?
yeah, I'm saying the Bucks.
He been
too.
there
The
long.
Bucks without like the
You
Bucks.
talking about this year?
No,
Or,
this
like,
year we're just
No,
doing strictly this
like-
year.
Well, if it's strictly
Strictly
just
this
if it's
year?
strictly
Oh,
this year, then I mean Giannis has missed more games. So I don't know. That's a tough question.
I think
But-
it would be. I think it would be the Nuggets because, I mean, on the Bucks you got Dame. He gonna get a win somehow. Like, somehow
Yeah,
he
that
gonna
picture
get a
for you.
win. Who's that? KD.
No, it's J.R. Smith.
Here, let's see.
Let me
Let's
see.
see the Bucks record without.
Wait, so who y'all got for MVP? I had Shea.
I feel like everybody. You said Shea. I Giannis.
I'm going Luca. I slight bias. I said because his team has been having success due to him. His numbers are excellent. He carries the load. If you look at the win-loss record without Luca, it's terrible.
Him averaging 25 is crazy.
He's
35,
averaging damn near a triple.
35, leading the league in points per game.
I was watching him.
I think it's hands down Luca.
He's really
Hands down Luca, absolutely.
He's hooping. Like, I don't think there's anybody better than him right
and
now.
Like, the crazy
Right
thing
now.
is, like, I've never seen a player like just
Bucks.
chill,
Yeah,
like
24.
get
Right?
his team involved, and then like out of nowhere, he just turns
But
up.
what is the
He
seed
just
right
be
now?
trucking through. Like, he don't even look like
Ain't they
he
like
care
in a
about
play-in
winning.
game?
Yeah, he doesn't play.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
And that's what's going. That's going to make a big difference.
Yeah,
Where
that's
the
in him
Mavericks
making
at?
the
Where the
MVP.
Mavericks at? The 7th seed.
Second.
correct?
Yeah, 7.
Yes, second. Oh,
But
we
are
talking
we-
about
Seven,
no,
yeah.
Nuggets is
Seven.
second. Okay.
The Mavs, right? We talking about the Mavs. I mean, are we gonna count that as like
No, I
a part of the
definitely
MVP?
like. I think he should be
will.
MVP, but the team could be better. But that's not due to him though. He's doing everything he can.
And
The
that's
team
true.
finally just got better after the trade deadline when they finally got some centers.
Yeah,
I don't
that team
think that's
looks-
true, though.
That team looks great.
They look way better than they looked in the first
The
half of the
Mavs?
season.
Yeah, they're gonna be a headache forever. 1,
They're
2,
gonna
they
be
see.
crazy headache.
I want to start. So look, let's see,
This is all time. Let's get this season.
2024 because I feel like Luca has missed a lot of games. So
Oh,
they're
not
three.
really?
So they're 3-6 without Luca this
He
season.
played a lot this year. Then
He's played a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Consistency.
consistency all around the board. I wouldn't. The only reason why I don't like Luca winning MVP, and I feel like that's bad for basketball. also Shea winning MVP, that's bad for basketball.
Nah,
Is Luca in your top 5?
Top
Right
5
now?
all players.
yeah,
Top
right now.
5 MVP candidate this season.
Yeah.
Most definitely, he's
Oh,
4.
yeah.
He's 4.
All right.
He's 4.
Is Tatum top 5?
Who?
Yeah.
Tatum?
Let's stop
I mean,
lying.
who
Let's
else
stop
would take
lying.
his place?
Honestly. He's
Yo,
5.
you
If
shaking
he
your head,
is,
bro.
he's 5.
Yeah.
If he is, he's dead
5.
dead set 5. He's not moving up or
I got
down.
Giannis at 4.
I'm sorry,
Bro,
but like
I got Luka at
Nobody
3.
else on the MVP list could have 14 points and
Yo.
their team is still blowing
and
out
his
people by
team
40
is still
points.
blowing people
no
out
way.
by 40.
No
There's
way.
5 All-Stars on that team.
The team is-
Borderline.
5?
I rolled last night. They 10
5
deep.
All-Stars.
Who you talking about?
Come
Sam?
on,
Not
Derek
Derek
White. Yes,
Indeed.
come on.
I think they're
Like
10
people wasn't actually calling for his name for the All-Star.
They were,
break.
and they
They
were
was.
saying he
They
was better
calling
than
for his name.
Kyrie. I
You got
think that's
Jaylen Brown.
absolute
You got
blasphemy.
Drew Holiday, former All-Star. Kristaps, who showed sprites of being an
Was he
MVP
ever
when he was
All-Star?
in the early Knicks days.
Pritchard can get you minutes too.
Like,
Peyton Pritchard can give you minutes.
look at that bench. Peyton Pritchard. We
Yo,
doing Peyton Pritchard.
Oh, what? You not see
Let's
the game
stop
last
it.
night?
Let's stop it because
I mean, hey,
I'm
listen,
No, I
he's
watched it. He
I'm
had-
gonna
he
be
had
honest.
18.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
19 off the
I think
bench.
that was the me personally. I hate that pickup. I don't know why we kept him.
Who, Peyton Pritchard?
Yeah, that's just me though.
Come
That's
on.
just
You see
me.
what he's doing right now?
I mean, they
He's-
took him.
he's
They
alright.
rather
He's
have him
okay.
over Malcolm Brogdon and Marcus Smart.
No, exactly. I'd rather have Malcolm
is-
Brogdon.
I think you lose out on defense, but you're getting like a
But
better
you get
idea.
Kristaps.
I'd rather have.
Players.
I'd rather
This is
have
true.
Malcolm Brogdon. Like
I would rather Kristaps though, because think about it though. Malcolm Brogdon was a part of the Drew Holiday trade. I would rather
Yeah.
have Drew Holiday and Kristaps. The reason why they
You're
did
right,
that,
you're right,
yeah, they
you're
got
right.
rid of their bench, but look at their
Yeah,
top, look at
yeah.
their
Bro.
And they
five
still
right
trucking
now.
through.
It's crazy.
Man.
You got
That's
Drew
crazy.
Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Derek White. You could switch up every. That's a team where you could switch up every single
Every-
position
every
and they can
lineup.
still hold their own.
Yeah.
And that's why it feeds in the MVP conversation. It's number 5.
Basically,
Yeah.
what I'm hearing is how do they not win the whole chip?
You know what the problem is.
It's chip or failure, but the only
How
team,
don't
the
they?
tell
only
you what the
team
problem
that could
is.
beat the Celtics are the Celtics themselves.
I'm gonna
And
watch.
that's exactly
I'm
what
watching them
happened
the
when
other
they
day.
did go to the finals. They beat themselves.
I'm watching them like the past few games, but they've been doing the same thing. ISO ball the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, they
And
have
then
been
the,
doing a lot
the
of ISO
one
ball.
star, Tatum or Brown, sit at the corner. That's all they do, bro. They don't play no type of. They don't move. They don't do nothing, and that would be the like why what kills them in the playoffs.
Yeah, because once they start
it-
shying away from that team play ball, then and Jason Tatum starts trying to be the hero, or
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown starts trying to be the hero, that's where they lag. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
look at we can rewind back to game. I think it was game 1 when they actually made the finals.
Yep.
It was game 1 at Golden State. Jason Tatum was shit in the bed. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm sorry he was shit in the bed,
I feel
but
like there's a lot of
who's the 3 people that got them back in the game and stole that game? Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, and Derek White.
Yeah.
Like it's a team based game, and unfortunately, Jason Tatum is just. I'm sorry, I cannot rely on him to be the number one option.
I think this
In the
is-
playoffs,
I think
not in
this
the
is
regular
the
season.
year.
Okay.
I mean, in the season
Not the
too.
number one
Whoa,
option.
wait,
Recently,
in
this
what?
season,
In
bro,
what?
he's been struggling.
No,
He's had his
yeah,
games.
But
number
it's
one
like-
option. Who's the
No,
number one
it's like
option?
this season
It's
is
not
Don't say
Jalen.
Jalen Brown. He
I'm not gonna say Jalen Brown is the number
So
one
But my
option.
thing
you better
is
not say
like-
Kristaps.
I'm saying like a number one option for the Celtics is different from a number one option on the Mavs. Let's
Which
be
is
honest.
true.
Let's
Right.
be honest. Like
You don't think Tatum?
Jason Tatum can have 12 points and they're still up by 40.
They're top.
a team,
They have
man.
the
That's
best
great.
starting
That's-
five in the
that's-
NBA.
He's great, bro.
But the
They
team
constructed
is
a hell of a
great.
team,
When you
but-
have
Yeah.
a team that's
Listen.
structured great, you have to learn how to get in the offense, especially when it's like your first year and this chip or nothing. Like it's gonna be hard, but when it comes to the playoffs, you know who to give it to, bro. Let's stop playing. Like, we gotta stop playing.
I don't think we do know because
Yeah,
when
we
it was
don't.
that time and you
I mean,
played that
listen.
one-on-one ball, what happened when we gave chasing the ball?
But yeah,
When we gave
look.
no, it's over with, bro.
But when you think about it, like who's gonna be number one? Like let's
It has to-
like
you gonna
like
take
like
it
he
home.
just
But
said,
this
like
is the thing about the
let's sit
Celtics
here.
though.
Who's gonna really sit here and take the shots he's gonna take?
It's gonna be a collective of all five
That's
of
and
them now.
that's what it has to be. It can't be no who's number one. It can't be because they already tried that
They
and
already
they failed.
I'm
And
sorry.
then at that, you lost to a Golden State team that wasn't even
Hence the
half
reason
of
why
what
they got
were
rid of
doing.
Marcus Smart and Malcolm Brogdon to begin with.
I'm not gonna lie. Jason Tatum shit the bed.
Yeah, I feel like
Come
that's
on,
a lot.
Dylan,
I'm not
that's a
gonna
general
lie.
statement.
Like,
That's a general
Everybody
statement.
knows that.
Everybody's
I mean,
gonna
that's
know that.
common.
I don't
Jason
know
Tatum
how
did
you
not
up-
show up. Jalen
I
Brown
don't
showed
know how
up.
you up 2-0 and then you just get smacked 4 games in a row.
Dog.
Like it don't make sense. And Clay wasn't even like he
was
He
okay.
had
He
that
was
one
okay.
game.
40% of
He
himself.
had a
Right.
little one game, but
It was
like,
really just Curry.
I just don't
himself.
Clay
understand
was getting his
how.
legs back that whole season.
And Jordan Poole too.
I
during
just
that
don't understand
final.
how that happens.
He was kind of hooking up. They
He was
didn't know how to
okay.
stop
Y'all got
him.
a
It was
point.
really
Y'all
like-
got a
it was
point,
really
but I just
like-
think this is gonna be very different. Like very different. I think he's gonna
They
show
look
up.
different. They look different.
I think
this year.
I think he's cooling down through the season, just trying to make sure everybody's getting their rhythm in, and then when the playoffs come,
Y'all in trouble.
y'all know what time it is. we see Miami
But we
first
can't
round,
act like okay,
smacking.
but let's not sit here and act like the
Nobody's
Celtics are
worried
not
about Miami.
favorites.
That's what you
They
hope.
are.
Indiana.
They are.
Yeah, I mean,
100%
but that's on
first
paper.
round.
That's on
100%.
paper.
Yeah.
All right, but before we get to the next one, I need to hear your MVP take. I need to hear your
Yeah.
MVP take before we get
What y'all
into
got?
it.
Man, I got Jokic winning it. They
You
gonna
got
give it to
Jokic.
him.
I
They gonna
feel
give
like
it
that's
to
the
him.
safest one. That's the
Yeah.
safest
Yeah.
one.
Especially, you know,
I'm
gonna be
especially
honest with
this. If they Nuggets end up finishing first, I feel like that's gonna be the cherry on top right there.
Yeah.
Cause they second right now.
I mean, he's got a big lead on all the rest of the MVPs right now.
So
I
I
mean,
think
I
it's
think
gonna be-
Giannis is missing
Y'all
games,
really
so
don't think Shea could get it? Like,
No.
If Jokic and Shea, if they looking at the two players, they gonna like, okay.
but like,
Jokic.
my
I'm sorry,
whole
but
thing
like,
is like,
stats prove otherwise. Like
And
he's
when's the
leading
last-
stats.
I feel like
in every
even-
When's the last time a
category.
guard won
once, I think
MVP?
it was like it had to
A
be
guard won MVP?
very
that
long
was
time
Curry,
ago.
right? Curry was the
Curry,
last
yeah.
one.
Curry
Was that
the
like
last one.
2015?
2016, unanimous.
You call,
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you
yeah.
calling Harden a guard, right? We calling Harden a guard,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Harden
you
was
got
the last
2018.
I'm talking about-
Harden's a guard.
or like point
Um,
guard? Then yeah, Curry.
Just a guard.
I think just James Harden then, because you had Giannis and Jokic were going back to
Back and forth. Yep.
And then you had Joel Embiid.
last year.
So you had to be James Harden. That's the
Yeah,
last one to win.
I'm pretty sure Harden was the last one.
But look at how hard James Harden had to play. He averaged 36 points. 36 points and had Houston the first seed.
Hey, yo, Harden was food, man.
Or first or second seed, I'm not too sure,
Hey,
honestly. But
when he had that step back,
that was one of the best.
Nobody could
That was
stop
one of the
him, bro.
best offensive players we ever witnessed.
So Russell was the last point guard to win in 2016.
Nah, it had to be the point guard. Yeah.
Point guard to win. Like,
Are we really counting Shea as a point guard though?
Yeah.
Is he not? Or is he a shooting guard?
I mean, I'm pretty
Who
sure
else?
he's
He's
listed
a
as a
point
point guard,
guard.
but like, come on, like,
He's a point guard.
Yeah, I think he
that
plays
man's a
point.
shooting guard.
Nah, bro.
That man's a
The
shooting
thing
guard.
is, like all the point guards nowadays play like shooting guards.
right.
Yeah.
We
Which is
can like
true.
alter between 1 and
Yeah.
2.
This hasn't
Which is
been a
true.
pure point guard in a.
In
I
a
feel like that's
long
like a
time.
dying breed.
They don't
Definitely.
exist no more. Bro.
I think CP.
I mean, there's some
CP
low key
the
ones
last
like
one,
Tyus
really.
Jones.
Yeah.
We always talk about
Yeah.
Tyus
He's a-
Jones,
And his
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Trey Jones as
Trey,
well
yep.
too. Even though
But the last winning
suck.
point
Mike Conley, he's old.
last
Yeah,
winning
man.
The
one.
last winning point guard was Rondo.
That's a fact.
championship.
Wait, last winning point guard?
Winning, yeah.
point guard.
Yeah, that's a
Rajon
fact.
Rondo
Who's the
with
point
Lakers.
guard?
True
After
point
that-
guard, yeah.
I mean, got Chris
After that,
Paul
when did you
too.
see?
Chris Paul, but he's not
Yeah.
really
He's,
winning
he's
anything.
kind of washed right now.
Chris
That's
Paul
the
ain't
Talking
talk.
about somebody that
Yeah,
actually
he's a
get
point guard.
chip.
That's just a point guard, though.
Yeah, like Stephen Curry. Are we really considering?
He's a
No.
shooting
I don't want
guard.
to get into.
I mean,
Chris
it's
Paul.
true. That man is a true shooting guard. And
Wait,
then
so who's the
who
MVP?
is your MVP?
Man, this is between Luka and Joker, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
But why y'all have Luca over all these other
Because, man,
people?
you gotta-
Bro,
You
you
gotta,
gotta watch
you gotta
the-
really
yo,
they nasty,
watch him,
man.
bro.
different.
It's
I'm
like
watching Luca, but like I'm watching they seed that they're dropping over and over
Bro,
and
but
over.
my
And that-
thing
that's-
is-
but see, that's
Their
what I'm
team
saying.
is
You gotta
7 to
realize the
8.
West is so packed.
The
like,
West
you
is
can't-
packed.
You can't do nothing about it.
But
like,
are we really putting somebody that might has a chance to miss the playoffs on an MVP?
Okay,
What's the
but-
last person
but
that
let me
won an
tell you
MVP
this,
missing the
but-
playoffs?
Yeah,
Just put it to you like this,
never.
though.
It's been a
Look,
long
the last time,
What
the
is
last time
what is
that was
Dallas right now? What is Dallas right now?
seven.
Seven.
Right now.
In a
So-
closely packed one. Houston is right now climbing the
the
standings.
four teams in the playing game are who?
the
Suns, Mavs, Lakers,
Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
a
with that
stat.
question right there,
Okay.
who you got OKC beating in the first round of the playoffs out of them teams?
So let's see. So
Let's-
OKC out of all
hold on.
No, let's be real, though.
Let's look
They
at the
not beating
bracket
Phoenix.
really quick.
I don't think you can beat Dallas. You're not beating the
Because
Lakers.
I think
was
they have a
also
chance
discussing,
against Golden
like,
State. Not a good
You-
chance,
you
but a
mi-
chance.
Yeah, a chance.
I was also
but that's not
discussing.
definite.
Look,
Yeah.
So how can I give you that much credit when the four people in the play-in, I don't even know if you can beat them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I feel like.
But also, we
if,
have to remember that MVP is not based on the
No,
playoffs. It's regular
MVP
season
is
only.
MVP. We
That
don't
is
even
the
know
MVP
anymore.
vote.
The MVP vote
Yeah,
it's been
honestly
changed
speaking.
nonstop because you could be the best player in the league and don't get MVP. It's been done to Kobe. It's been done to Shaq,
Derrick
LeBron.
Rose too.
Derrick Rose.
Braun.
It's been done to a lot of people.
Steve
I got-
Nash got
I got-
two of them things.
So now
and he
it's,
don't
it's,
deserve
it's
that.
more so about where's your team place, which he
Yeah.
could get it, being in the number one spot in the West.
I got a question for y'all. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Mavs Thunder. How many games and who winning?
6.
6, Dallas.
Six
And
Dallas.
Thank
see,
you.
and they choose Dallas
I'm gonna be
immediately.
honest.
You choose Dallas immediately.
Even if I got Shea as MVP,
And to be honest,
Yeah.
I give you
know
5.
I know
Luka's not
what
going out.
Luka
Luka's not
and that
going out
man
that series.
Kyrie will do.
I give you a gentleman sweep.
We got to remember they got Kyrie.
Crazy.
on the other
That's-
Come
side
on,
of
OKC
the
is
court.
there for a reason, though.
Yeah, but okay.
They-
I
so
feel like everybody's too quick
They're
to
Yeah.
say.
gonna
Like,
That's
be
what you
just
gotta
like the
understand,
Grizzlies
man.
were last season. They get to the playoffs,
They
they
were the
play,
Sacramento
they win like
Kings.
one round.
So,
and
I got a
that's it.
question.
Oh, it's it.
I got a question. So 1 and 2 is OKC and the Nuggets.
okay.
Out of those, like them two, like who do you want to see first round? Like if you're them,
If
who
I
do
had
you
to
want to
pick-
see first round?
If I'm the
You don't
Lakers,
see nobody.
I want OKC or I want Minnesota.
No, if you're Thunder,
No,
and
no,
the
if you're
Nuggets,
the
who you
Thunder,
wanna
what it
see?
is right
if you're
now.
the Thunder
Okay.
Who you wanna
or OKC? I mean, what the fuck? OKC or the Nuggets? Who you want to see?
You want to see the Knicks? Because I feel like you can beat the Knicks. That's an easy first round.
We in the West.
No, the West.
No,
Okay,
we talking about
Oh, okay. So, my bad.
Yeah.
No, okay. So
Like
we talking
the
about
Knicks.
OKC. The first team you want to? Okay, I'll probably say Pelicans. Where Pelicans?
No,
rank right now?
Pelicans is like we talking.
Pelicans is good. Pelicans is
If I'm
good.
the
How
Lakers
much
So it's
or
does it take that though?
So
if
it's
I'm
between-
anybody in the play-in, I want to see OKC. I don't want to see Jokic. Like
I don't wanna
in the
see you
first
play
round.
over
No,
because you
Yeah, that's
going
my
home.
question.
No.
Like, if what team want to see like
out of the teams in the
what
play-in.
out of them
In
teams
the
who want to
play-in?
see the
Yeah.
Nuggets? Like, who want to go?
nobody. Not in the first round.
I want to say the Lakers.
I don't
But they
know,
got to get
man.
their
Healthy
get back from last
Lakers?
in?
year.
The Nuggets.
Healthy Lakers.
I don't know.
I want
First
to say the
round?
Lakers.
Like really, like
Come on, because what's the reason
And
why
they
they
swept
lost?
them last
What
year.
about last
What's the
season,
reason why they
though? Yeah.
lost?
They swept them last year.
It was
Wait,
D'Lo.
wait,
The
we
reason
talking-
why they lost was truly D'Lo.
No.
Wait, you saying
No.
the Nuggets?
No.
or-
Come on.
No.
D'Lo wasn't
I'ma
playing
be
for the other
honest.
team.
No.
The reason why they,
Mhm.
I'm not good. You know what?
I mean, yes,
The reason
Jokic is
why they
unstoppable.
lost,
Jamal
to
Murray was
me,
playing like Michael Jordan.
Was Anthony Davis like?
Come
Games
on.
was close,
He
though.
was
I feel
playing.
like
He was
No,
playing.
he was
dominated
hooping.
by
He was
certain
hooping.
Centers.
They
People
keep
not
calling
hooping.
was Aaron Gordon, bro.
He was hooping.
Lakers had no answer
Big
for
It's
body,
it.
yeah,
just
big
like-
That's
body.
true though.
Couldn't do nothing with him.
It's a certain way he has to hoop, like, and the way he's just been.
He has to
hooping
play
for
like he the
past
best player on the
2,
Lakers, not
3,
LeBron.
I can't depend on a nigga
years.
named Street Club.
Even
I
that,
just can't. I just
Bro.
can't no more.
even that.
Back.
If you watch,
name is Street
if you
Club.
watch
I'm
the
depending on
last,
the dude who's 40. Like, come
Right,
on,
that's
bro.
if y'all watch the
And
last,
it's
I'll
been
say
But it's
5
LeBron,
years
though.
almost.
yeah.
It's LeBron though. Like
That
we're not talking about no
LeBron.
average. We're not
I
talking
know
about no
we're not
average
talking about no
40-year-old.
average dude, but
It's
it's just
LeBron.
like
I don't care how
even
old
Kyrie came into hoop. Like he knew he was a dog. It's just like sometimes he's just
I don't think
He's just
AD
there.
like has it in him to like
be the
number, like firmly submit himself as a number 2. Like he knows he is, but he doesn't have the mentality to like prove it, like to do it.
not
Kyrie knew
consistent.
he was number 2. He was like, this is what I'm coming to do. I'm gonna get you 25, 30 every night. And sometimes he was the one, and he made it work. Anthony Davis, I still think he's trying to figure it out, but it's a little 5 years too late.
So who would the Lakers want to see?
No, okay.
OKC.
OKC.
The Nuggets.
You feel like
the
you
Nuggets.
feel like everybody in the plane? Do you feel like everybody in the plane would want to see? Because first off, the top
100%.
three seeds right now could ever change. So
Yeah.
Minnesota could end up as the number 1 seed.
They want to see them
Yeah.
too.
Like you feel like the target for the play-in is OKC and
Whoever
Minnesota.
that first,
Yeah,
they don't want
whoever
it.
that
But what's
first
the
seed-
reason? But what's the reason why you want to target
Experience.
OKC?
Experience.
All of them.
If you look
Yo.
at from 6 to 10, they all have more experience
Yes.
than number 1
Bro, too. Yes.
and 3.
And do you feel like that's enough to get them past them?
Experience
Yes.
kills everybody.
Yes,
100%.
and no, because you got to think about it.
Yes,
Because
yes,
the Kings had some.
Because what's the reason why they down there in the
Kings
first
You got to
place?
think about it though. Sometimes like we seen some young bulls like come
The
in here
Kings.
and like
Kings
really,
gave Steph and them a run for their
really
money
come
last
in
year.
here
Then
and
they go
hoop.
7?
They gave them a run for their money.
Kings. You can even think about like when the Warriors came in,
Give the Spurs.
young D
that work.
Rose, like stuff like that. So like
Indiana versus
in-
Miami.
Yeah. So like
7 games.
you never know. Like Shea could turn up.
Yes.
Ant could turn up. Like
Have
that's,
one of the moments.
that's the only, that's,
Signature
that's the only
moment.
I have
thing.
yet to
That's
see Shea in these playoffs.
That's why I don't
That's
trust
why I
them.
think they
gon-
want to see them.
yeah.
Listen,
Have
think
they
about
been in the
this.
playoffs before? Maybe once.
But then
Yeah.
Play in, but
Play in, yeah.
Shea
Not
shit
the
at the bed
But
on
then
that
again,
one.
you got cemented
Bro.
guys who already been there, who
Think about
already
this.
know what to do, who already know
Experience,
how
bro.
to
Right.
how to game slow down and
Everybody
come in
on
and hoop.
OKC is young.
I want y'all to
Like,
think about this, man.
very young.
KD and them boys come to OKC.
Oh,
Oh,
Out of
It's
there.
Come
over
on.
with.
Luka and the Mavs come to town.
But the reason why they're the seed is like
Steph and them boys.
yeah, they don't want to.
that's
see
if
them.
they make it.
I think
If
they
they
could.
make it.
Well,
I
I,
think
want.
they-
not
I
all
just
of
want
them
to say,
gonna
like,
make it.
don't sleep
I think
on
they
Houston.
could be-
Houston
I-
is
no.
climbing up.
I think they
They
could
have
be,
6
Yeah, that's sick. They won 6 games straight.
I think
6 games
OKC
straight.
could definitely beat the Warriors though.
even without
Actually,
Şengün
what's
as well
what's
too.
this- 9-10 game. One of them are gonna go home. So
Yes.
we gotta remember.
Yeah.
We gotta see going Lakers or the
Yeah.
Warriors
But
going.
didn't the Lakers and the Warriors
Yeah.
play a playing game like
They
that
played a
before?
playing game and the Lakers won.
Yeah.
And the Warriors went home.
And then so it was the first one. They
Oh,
were 7-8.
7-8, okay.
And
Yeah,
then
yep.
the
I ain't
Warriors
gonna
They got won 2 games.
and then they got
Yeah.
booted out by the Grizzlies.
I'm
And
gonna
I-
sleep
yeah,
on
yeah.
Steph though. I'm never.
But that was a
sleeping on
really
Steph.
rocky
That's gonna
year
be a
for like
war.
the Warriors.
Yeah, that's
though.
a
That was when they
war,
had
yeah.
basically
That was a bad
nobody.
season.
Like at a time, Draymond was the number 1 option on their team.
Whoever loses that playing game, I know it's gonna be a failure either way. But like, who is gonna be the most disappointed if they go home in that game?
Lakers.
Suns.
No, I'm saying Lakers or
Warriors
Warriors.
who would be
'cause
most
9-10.
disappointed? The Lakers.
The
Like, what are you
Lakers,
talking
yeah.
about? This
Disappointing, like
So like
for the
who-
season?
like
for the
whole-
season
The
as
Warriors.
as a whole, like
Lakers.
I want to say the Lakers.
What's the products last year?
The Warriors lost more players.
Yeah, they-
the Lakers added more players.
I see what y'all mean. Yeah,
I mean,
I'll
yeah,
get the
like of
Lakers.
course injuries happen. You still don't
Yeah.
got Gabe Vincent. Vandal's kind of like
He's not coming
He
back.
might
He's
not
done.
come back.
He's-
Time is ticking.
Time is ticking. Honestly,
Yeah,
I've been
time is
seeing reports
ticking.
about Vando and Gabe Vincent coming back, but why put Gabe Vincent on the court when he has yet
Yeah.
to see any
Any minutes.
NBA minutes?
And I think when he
this
was
season?
playing, he wasn't like that.
he wasn't
good
really that
anyway.
good. Like he was just a 3-and-D player. He wasn't like Miami Heat, but of
Yeah,
course you're
yeah.
not gonna get that type of
Because
production.
Miami's not LA.
Yeah.
Hello.
But I feel like the most disappointed out of everybody in the play-in right now, including the Mavs and the Suns, the most disappointing team is the Suns.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
Yep.
You have 3
Mhm.
top
Y'all traded y'all whole bench
Top
away
15
to get Bradley
players.
Beal. Y'all got
Bradley
KD.
Bradley
been
Beal
consistent, man.
averaged 35 points one season.
Brad Bill ain't been.
I'm sorry.
He
but
was
at the
never
end of
that
the
guy
day,
to
You better
begin
look
with.
at
I
it.
think
LeBron
because
doesn't
he
make
put
it
up
out the
flashy
play-in,
numbers,
that's all
everybody.
you
But the
hear
thing
about.
is that
Like,
he doesn't have to be
LeBron
that
doesn't make it out the
guy.
plan. That's all you're gonna hear about, bro.
LeBron.
No, but you,
If
I think
LeBron
you'll,
don't make it out the
But he's
play-in,
been there before.
yeah, but I think
Yeah.
you'll hear the same from KD because like
Yeah, they got one
it
that
comes to
game,
a
too.
point. KD's at a point where like
He
you
has
got
to
to show
win.
up, bro.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because I
win
feel
that.
like we
Like-
all know that AD
like-
is
But is
not
that
that
on
guy.
him? That's the problem. Is it on him though?
KD been hooping.
Yes.
Because he's hooping.
KD's
He is
consistent.
But if
But-
everybody else is injured and they flip floppy, that's
But the
not,
reason-
that's not
but
on
look,
They're
him.
always
And-
gonna blame KD
Y'all
because
seen
he's
Brad
And then
Bill?
LeBron
Yeah.
keep doing this rebuild and rebuild. You
points.
keep
Brad Bill's last game he had 3 points, 36 minutes.
come on.
What's going on with Brad Bill, man?
He's not that guy. He's never
He
been
was a
that guy.
bucket in
Bucket.
Washington. What's
Oh my
going
God,
on?
2020
Oh my
when he was
God.
playing with
He
Russ.
was the number 1 option, but
just
they
gonna
weren't
win the
winning
team, bro.
anything.
I'm glad I ain't put my
I mean-
parlay on.
Bro, every
Yo,
time I bet on him, I bet
man.
him 15 points and he gets
You
11.
see that?
Wait, let me ask y'all
11.
this though. Do y'all think Embiid coming back or is it too? It's too
He's
late?
gonna
Immediately,
try to.
no.
He's gonna try to
He's
most
gonna try to.
definitely. I mean,
He
the
said he wanted to be
Sixers.
back by the
What are the
playoffs.
Sixers right now? They're
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
they're
tell y'all what's
They were
happening.
like
So they end up
the
playing.
second
they were
seed.
like
He
the
went out.
second seed. I didn't even realize
I'm gonna tell y'all what's
that.
gonna happen with the Sixers.
Oh, so they're
Joel
in trouble.
Embiid is gonna ask for a trade. I
Yeah,
think.
so
I,
where?
I think this summer
You
he's
think
going.
so?
Yeah, it's about to be time.
I
soon.
think it's time. Why?
How many years left does he have on his contract?
Because
That's crazy.
it's no
soon.
way.
It's,
It's just like
So,
just
man.
think about the trees. He's been there forever.
Like he's
All of
been
it,
there
bro.
forever, and like it's at a point where like man, like
so the contract that he has is
I
gonna
think
run through
he's in a
2026.
I think he's in a position like Clay. Like yeah, he won MVP, but
Like who?
like Clay.
Clay wants MVP.
No, let me finish. Like my bad,
was gonna say.
my bad.
I was
But
gonna
like
say.
Clay, I feel like with Clay, he's been hooping so bad because he needs a new environment.
Yeah, okay.
And
You feel me? I think
hope you don't think
Embiid
it's
might
Philly.
need the same thing. You feel me? He can't like Maxi's cool and all, but like
It's not like he's
not
not.
gonna
It's
win
not
a
like
chip.
he's not hooping though.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's not
look
like
at the
he's
start
not
of the
hooping.
season though. You had a disgruntled star and James Harden requesting a trade out.
Yes.
You know, it's not like Philly is in a position where they're not a good trade market for other players to come and sign.
You're
I mean,
right.
this free agency, you got Paul George.
Paul
I'm
George,
sorry,
man.
but I've been saying this. Paul George is out the door if it's
Nope.
The
You
people
don't
been
think so?
no, the people
No.
been saying
I
they've
think
been
he
hearing
gonna be-
rumblings.
Hey, you know
But
what?
I
And they're
think
my
like
boys.
I
The
just feel
Clippers
like
is my team. So
Embiid either like really
don't
might
think-
start thinking about that this year. Like, should I stay or should I go?
okay. But
Like,
to go back on your
Man.
point, if Joel Embiid asks for a trade,
It's gonna shake the world if he does.
it's going to shake the world, but it's also going to shake the team who is willing to make that trade. You're talking about a former
Sacramento.
MVP. Please stop saying Sacramento. Stop saying
Sacramento.
who else gonna do it?
He said
How
Sacramento.
he said Sacramento,
They
and
got-
I've been saying, bro,
Who
I
they
feel
gonna
like
trade?
Demontis Sabonis is perfect for the Kings.
You right,
and
though.
the only
but I
way,
think
Yeah,
I think
Embiid ships the goal game, bro.
or if you really want to do something, go to Golden State.
I love that.
who are you trading?
But that's
It's
my
really
only
just
thing.
gonna be
No,
a
the
starting
only way it
that's my
works
only
is
thing,
if
yeah.
he demands.
They
to go
gonna
there.
have us
Yeah,
five
he
on the
gotta
bench. I hope y'all
demand
know
some-
that.
He got to demand it, but you know that's a future topic. Future topic.
So let's get to these other awards, guys.
Okay, so the next one that we got is I feel like we could talk about the Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
I mean, right now I feel like there's only two options that we really got so far.
It's only one.
It's only one.
Nah, it's two.
What's the
Chet and
second?
Wemby.
Come on,
Oh.
it's Chet. It's gotta be Chet.
Respectfully, Chet.
Wait,
Respectfully, Chet.
Listen, man.
Wemby got it.
Oh, so we on agreement. So it's not Victor.
No, he
No, I
got
think
it.
it's
He got
Victor.
Yo,
it.
he gonna win it, bro.
Well, he gonna win it.
I
Niggas
think,
Bro,
I think
win
it's
that
Victor.
damn
I saw a
MVP,
stat the
bro.
other
Bro,
day.
he's
He
a-
has
he's-
more
he's
He's the
blocks.
chosen one.
Bro, I
Yes.
saw a stat the other day.
Chosen one,
He has
15 wins.
more blocks than
Team is god awful though.
than almost half of the league.
This man
Think
got a
about
triple
that.
double
He's
with
winning
blocks.
yeah.
He
get a
has
triple-double with
more blocks than almost half of the league already.
Yeah, bro.
That's
He's winning that
crazy.
First year.
He's winning that war, man.
Okay, but like I want to go back to the other Rookie of the Years, and I want to talk about like what defines Rookie of the Year to what defines Rookie of the Year to y'all? Just strictly stats.
I
What
thought
other
what
years
he
are
brings
you
to a
comparing
team.
it to?
I said to y'all last year before he season started, he gonna win.
Yeah,
They already
I've
chose
been
him.
on that.
They already
I've
chose
been,
him.
I've been,
Yeah, I feel like
I've
the
been
hype
on
chain.
He didn't
I
have
feel
to
like
do
the hype chain
anything.
for him.
Because if we're
It's
really
real.
gonna get technical,
It's crazy.
It's Chet's second year. He didn't play his first year, but it's technically his second
Well,
year.
they did the same
That
thing
thing
with
is so
Donovan
No, they
Mitchell
did.
and
They did
Ben
with Ben
Simmons.
It's so
too.
Ben Simmons, Blake Griffin.
I mean, you know, it's just. I think it's just
All right,
like.
that's what I say. If
To
NBA
me,
cares
it's
about
just
winning,
like-
they'll give it a check. But if the hype and he's
They're
really the
definitely-
But it's
chosen
not
one,
like,
about hype.
but it's
I
not
think
like Chet is
sometimes it's
averaging like
about
7
hype.
points. He's damn near he's
It's
17.
close. It's close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but sometimes you gotta look at the hype. You gotta look at how
The
Wemby
public-
is
the
really
public,
hooping,
bro.
how the public looking. He got a whole. You gotta think about it. He got a whole
it's a
state or
country.
whatever
Yes.
that is,
He got a
country,
country.
whatever.
It's a whole-
San Antonio. He got a whole San Antonio turning
Packing
up
out
for
the
him.
whole stands everywhere he go to.
And that team is trash because I ain't never seen nobody else on that team
15
in my
wins.
life.
Yeah.
In my
I'm not gonna lie.
life.
I might change it up because like, how do you purposely not pass it to a person that's what he's like 7'4",
Yeah,
probably even
Yeah.
taller than
Yeah.
that? Like, how you not pass it to him? Like, I'm pretty sure I can get him the ball more than everybody else in that
'Cause-
court. Like,
And he shoot threes at a crazy clip. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about, right?
so like, yeah, I
Wemby.
want
I got
Shet to
Wemby,
win.
bro.
I want Shet to win it.
I
I,
got-
feel like he definitely
I
deserves
got
it.
Wemby.
it's a lot against him.
I think
He's fighting the
It is
whole.
wild.
He's
I
fighting
think
the whole.
is against
you gotta realize.
Yeah.
The
I think
league against him.
Shay being part of MVP is against is why.
Yeah,
Team
they were
is
never
great.
Is why
gonna
he's not.
For
He,
him to
you
have
can't add
Thunder
that.
win, though.
So for
stand
him
up,
to
yeah.
have
Yeah.
an MVP on his team and still average the points that he averages,
Yeah, but then it's like at that point he playing like a role player. Like
playing like a role player, but
no,
he's
but
averaging
obviously he's not
16
playing like a
though.
role player.
He more than a role
wanna-
player though.
Yeah, he more impactful. But like it's just like he's looked at a second starter. He's not, and like he like especially like you already missed your first year. Like you're not gonna get it, especially Wemby.
He's fighting the whole
Wemby too,
engine.
you're not gonna
Yeah,
get
I
it.
He
feel like
can't.
the hype
Yeah,
train-
Yeah.
fine.
It's
You
so
got
bad.
Shea?
I feel like the hype train for him is really derailing like his rookie of the year talk.
Bro.
But I really feel like yes, Victor's gonna win it. Most
'Cause who
definitely,
won last year?
100%. Who won last season?
Yeah,
Cade
Kate Cunningham.
He was not. He wasn't a rookie last year.
or Paulo. I'm sorry.
No,
Paulo
Paulo?
Was he a rookie last year? Yeah, he was.
Because
He
it was
was.
his
He
second
was.
season, he won All Star, and that's why everybody talking about.
oh,
We could talk about the Magic too. Are we calling them pretenders?
I'm about to say, what about him?
what about it?
'Cause they
Like,
going
Are we really
home,
calling
too.
them pretenders?
Yeah,
they
they going
okay.
home,
What are they,
but
5
come
right
on,
now or
bro.
4?
So
They
right now
five.
they 5. So they would meet if the playoffs end today, they would meet the Knicks.
And they going
The
home.
Knicks are beating them.
They're gonna
Smacking.
struggle in that garden.
Knicks
Garden gonna be,
is
the floor gonna be shaking.
Knicks is smacking them. I'm gonna be
Yeah, it's
honest.
over with.
Brunson hit-
Y'all calling this the sweep?
Yeah.
You gonna
I'll
have
give
them
a 5.
you gonna
Gentlemen.
have
And I give you 5
They
games.
might
We
have
gonna
one
have-
in Orlando.
Orlando. That'll be it.
you gonna have Jalen Brunson drop 40
A step back
with,
three.
with
Yo,
Josh
listen,
Hart having a
Listen,
trip.
Orlando
dub,
was one of the
but-
best defensive teams right there. You got Jalen Suggs, you got
Bro,
Cole Anthony.
That guarding
going
is
home.
different though.
Yeah, but
That
it's
guard
like,
is different.
Yeah.
Listen, that guard is
Listen.
different, but
And is Julius Randle
like-
coming back?
I'll say
he's planning to come back during the first round of the playoffs. If
they should have OG. The crowd gonna go crazy.
OG has some issues
Elbow.
with his
He gonna come back?
elbow though.
I don't know.
He says he's gonna play through the paint, but like,
That's crazy.
come
If
on,
your
like, you
elbow's
can't be doing
swollen up,
that.
you can't really
I
shoot
think
like
Mitchell
how you
Robinson is cleared to kind of play right now,
Mhm.
and I
forgot
feel like
about him.
he's
That's
'cause,
crazy.
yeah, he had that he has
Yeah,
that surgery on his
yeah.
ankle, but
do
you
y'all
know,
like that?
Knicks at a
fit?
full health.
Y'all
What
like
though?
that fit with like not OG Randall? Y'all like Randall being on that Knicks team?
I mean,
This-
he provides another like 25
Yep.
scoring.
Yeah.
I mean,
He might
listen,
not be efficient.
shot
He might not be an
selection
eyes
and-
pleaser.
Yeah.
but he's going.
but he's gonna get a bucket.
He gonna get a
He's gonna get a
I
bucket.
understand.
You know how unstoppable he was on that Cavs
Yep.
series?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
he was cooking them.
I wasn't expecting that last year.
Like
I
everybody
wasn't
playing.
either. I ain't
I
gonna lie.
thought the Cavs were like,
Do we like that
Do
trade by the
something.
Knicks
But to get
OG?
OG.
to get OG?
Yeah, that was a great
Getting rid of
trade.
RJ in quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I felt like you can't have two lefties on your team. I'm gonna be real.
that was the most randomest reason I ever heard
I'm
somebody
gonna
say
be real
something.
with you. You can't have two
Like-
lefties on your team,
Yeah.
and like
Think that messes up spacing.
quickly is a great
Messes up
guard.
spacing.
Two lefties. The team messes up spacing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's actually a real problem, man.
Bro, I'm just asking.
Two lefties on the team, that's a real problem. And quickly, like he's a great guard, but like Jalen Brunson gonna take all his minutes. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, let's
But that's
be
why
real
he was
with
on the
And
bench
no,
though.
Dante too.
you. And Dante,
he
Dante
been
started.
Oh yeah, he's
hooping.
Yeah.
Dante.
But also you have to realize that Tibbs only like literally all his players play 40+ minutes.
Yeah, you're
right. They want
you're-
to, though.
That's his
Yeah.
I
problem.
don't think they want to.
That's his.
Josh Hart, you know,
That's
that
my-
man
Dude,
fiends
he's
for that.
a mess.
That's always
Look at
been my
that
problem.
man.
Playing
with
48
Tibbs.
for like 3
Look
games.
at Josh
in a row.
Hart and tell me that man don't ask for more minutes.
I
Like,
think that's
he
why
looked like a
Julius-
fiend.
I feel like that's why.
Yeah, he wants those minutes.
That's why
Yeah.
Julius got hurt.
He
I
looked
think.
like a basketball
Because he was playing too
fiend.
much.
Because he was playing
Why
way
are
too
y'all
minutes.
up 20 with 2 minutes left and all your starters are in?
All
That
the
makes
starters are
no
still
sense.
in the game,
Bruh.
but he has a history of that. Though.
That's-
He did the same thing to my
Tim-
boy D
Yeah, he did.
Rose.
Mhm.
And to
Ran that man's
Yeah.
knees to the
Wilson.
ground.
He
Ran
going
into the ground.
Tibbs always gonna run a 7 to 8 rotation in like
Yeah,
February,
that's the
December.
problem.
So
They proven, but
Yep.
I mean, listen, it wins games. It wins games. I mean, he's one of the top winning coaches.
What y'all think
right
about the potential Cavs and Pacers series? That could be a snore fest. I ain't gonna lie.
That is like
What?
That's a
Snooze
sweet.
fest?
Snooze fest.
Oh, yes,
Snore.
very much
Sweet.
so.
And I can't believe y'all
Wait,
said the
Super Bowl.
Pacers.
Who won
I
that?
can't believe y'all said the Pacers is scared of the Bucks. Like, or is not scared of the Bucks. Yes, they
They're
are.
not.
Yes, they are.
Wait,
don't-
who is sweeping?
I don't
The
think.
Pacers?
Cavs.
Okay, I agree.
You said the Cavs sweeping the Pacers?
Pacers shouldn't even be there. I promise you, it's over.
No, the way
That's target practice.
Tyrese has been looking, yeah, they gonna
He's
get up. They
been
gonna be
very
out of there.
bad.
His superstar card is over. I'm sorry. He's now
He
shooting
was
tour
never a
dates. I hope
superstar,
everybody catch
Yeah,
their
he
tour
was
date. He's coming to a city near
He
you.
was never
You're
a
stupid.
superstar.
He's coming to a
Let's-
city near
Let's
you.
stop
And
it
they got
there.
Siakam.
Yeah,
His
she's
watch is
right,
fake.
she's
His watch
right.
is fake.
What watch?
His watch,
Dame
like his superstar watch.
His superstar watch.
He was never a
Man.
superstar. Why would you
I'm
say
sorry,
that?
but he tapped that watch.
If he got a
But
watch,
everybody
Superstar,
was calling
not
him
a
a
superstar.
superstar.
They was
It
saying-
was in the play.
When
If
they
he
called,
got a watch,
when they
it's from
called for
Walmart.
like
Let's
when they
stop
called
it,
for
bro.
they called for Dame's head for starting over Jalen Brunson. It really should have been Tyrese's head. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
he
he's
should have
not-
never.
Tyrese started this year.
He started for the Eastern
I
Conference.
didn't. I didn't.
I
even-
thought
I
Dame
didn't.
was a starter.
I
He
didn't
was a
even watch
starter
it.
and
That's-
Dame was
that's
a starter.
So trash.
Both of them, and they were going on Dame's head, and Jalen Brunson should
I
have been a
didn't
starter.
even- I didn't
You really
even
should have
watch
looked at Tyrese. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
I mean, yes,
he
it
had a
is in
fluke
Indiana,
run.
so he had a little,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah, home cooking.
kick
What
to
other
him.
point guards
Yeah.
You
you
can go on the
got?
bench, like
It's not that many.
You on the
Slim
bench.
Pickens now.
Jalen Brunson, Dame. Who else?
Tyrese.
Trae Young.
East,
Trey.
Trey should
Trey,
really
look,
He's
hey,
out.
they
He
just hit
wasn't
the
out.
Trey was
play-in.
hooping this
They
year.
just hit the play-in right now.
But he's out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's
Trey's
been out.
Yeah.
He's been out for like 2 weeks.
Something with his finger. He got hurt his finger. He had
Looks like he's gonna be back in
A series for y'all to watch out for. That might be a banger. Clippers, Pelicans, and
that would be
Oh,
good.
banger.
That would
Pelicans
be
have
so
been- Pelicans
good.
have
I'm gonna
been,
tell
like-
y'all something. Russ is the biggest difference on that
Yes.
team.
Absolutely.
he's the
Most
heartbeat.
definitely.
Ever
Soul.
since he
He's a
broke,
soul of the
ever
team.
since
For the
that hand's
offense.
gone,
Yeah, they've
for
been
some reason,
Trash, bro.
hooping
in
like
limbo.
trash, straight.
He's the engine. I feel
Basura.
like even when he comes off the bench, it's just a whole different energy when he plays.
I agree.
All right, so let's get into the defensive player of the year because I want to talk about one team, and I feel like it's a shoe in for Rudy Gobert to actually hit it.
He always
this time.
wants.
Yeah.
You know, all the other players is really like you probably got Evan Mobley.
I don't even
I think
wanna talk
slide
about
right
that.
over there. You probably got Evan Mobley. You probably got Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is up there for defensive player of the year. Come on, let's not act. Come on, let's not act like AD hasn't been defensively locked in. Hence why he hasn't
on both
been.
sides of the ball. He's been. AD
He's
has a
been
good
way
year.
better this season. I'll give him that.
But the
I'm
main
about
reason
to-
why
I'm about to look at this man's stats. Let's look at what's his name?
AD.
Rudy
No,
Gobert.
not AD. Yeah, Rudy
Gobert?
Gobert's
Yeah,
stats.
it's gonna be hard to find defensive stats on
MVP
him.
tracker, bro. That man is like
MVP
8th
tracker.
or 10th. He's 8th or 10th. I hope y'all know
Where's
that.
Ant?
I think he's 6th.
They gotta
If we bring
stop
up
it,
let me
bro.
see, MVP.
They giving they giving random awards to random
Okay.
players.
Alright, so look, it changed, but right now for MVP, obviously you got Jason Tatum at 5,
Yep.
DeMontis Sabonis, that's a sleeper right there. Not an all-star, by the way. That man was not an all-star. That's the
crazy.
craziest snub I've
And
ever
he plays
seen.
every game too.
Literally.
Every game.
You got
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and Devin Booker as, your top 10 MVP voting.
How are two Suns in the top 10 of the 8th seed?
And they're the AC, but no.
Injuries.
I
What
mean,
does that have to do with the top 10?
but the
of MVP
Timberwolves
race?
don't got a single person on there.
Yeah, and that's
They started.
ridiculous.
Their record was good a long time ago.
True.
They still third seed though.
They're not, but their record's so good, it would be crazy for them to like fall off.
But I'm saying, how is Devin Booker and Kevin Durant in
Both
the top
on the
10 and their team is
Their
Right.
record was never that
they're
good
just
this year.
pedaling through?
Because
It's-
remember, did Katie go out this year at some point? I know Book was out.
He's missed a couple of games because remember the
In them
big three
games they
hasn't been
missed,
alive.
They gonna
Katie,
lose.
Katie was hooping. He had that little streak where he had like
35.
35 something.
Where his
like,
name
like
definitely
4
deserved to be in top
4 or
5, but
5 games, something
unfortunately,
like that.
I'm sorry, we gotta count this team play on here. You have 3
Yeah.
other All Stars. You should not be that
3?
down.
Nah, Bill, come on, man.
2?
Two. I'm
Two.
sorry, yeah, 2 other All Stars. Your team should not be all the way down there. I'm sorry.
But my
You
thing,
give Luka
you
that
gotta-
team. It's a whole
Yeah,
lot.
yo, bro.
Rich, you gotta realize,
Alright,
bro.
bro.
Like, there's
What?
not-
Them
there's-
three are not, bro. Them
like,
three,
look, the first team, young boys. The second team, you could champs.
Yeah.
Third team, young boys. Fourth team, what's the Pelicans? Who's the fourth
Young
team?
Bulls.
Yeah,
Fourth
they
team
not
is
young
the
Bulls.
Clippers. Fourth team is the Clippers. The Pelicans is the 5th.
Clippers got hot.
6 is the Kings. And then-
Young.
They
Who's
young.
7?
Look,
KD,
they
bro.
all
It's
they
Mavs.
all young. Listen,
You got
you're
Luka.
Kevin Durant, you're Devin Booker, and you're Bradley Beal.
But
Man, Brad Bill ain't
but my
Brad
And you
Bill.
thing
got
is, like,
Grayson
Brad Bill's
Allen.
not
You
Brad Bill.
got
Bill
Grayson
ain't-
Allen shooting the best 3-point percentage in the world right now.
He's
You got
averaging, like,
Bro,
22
what chance
points
that
right
Brad Beal
Brad
ain't
Beal, you
been
can't say
been
Brad Bill's
Brad
name,
Beal
bro.
for
How can I not say Brad Bill's name? The
Because
man
who
that
is
averaged
Brad Bill's
35.
Not anymore.
Who is
It's
he?
over.
Anymore,
That's-
bro?
bro, once you
Them-
got traded to that team, that's going.
them days
I'm
is
sorry, but we can't
gone.
give that as
Over
an
with.
excuse, bro.
Over.
That's not an
Washington,
excuse.
Bradley Bill is not Bradley Bill right now.
Bradley
We're
Beal is
never
not
gonna get
Bradley
that
Bill,
again.
but that's still Bradley Bill.
My thing is,
But who
like,
is Bradley
But
Beal?
you saying
What
that
did he
that's
do?
still playing for Washington.
Average 35. I'm sorry,
Nah,
but
that's
this is
old.
not
Where did he
the
do
excuse of
that,
the
though?
Suns.
My
The
whole
Suns
thing
should be
was-
higher.
My whole thing was like, I think Bradley Beal is good, like being there, but like it's bad at the same time because what was he doing before that? He was averaging 35.
Averaging 35.
Shots are
Ball
gone.
doing what though?
Shots are
Nothing.
gone.
But look, when he got
Missing the
traded to
playoffs.
when he got
What
traded
you-
to the Suns, you telling me that nobody over there when they picked him up in that little private jet
You
all the
stupid.
way to Arizona, they didn't punch that nigga in his chest and be like, "Yo, your main objective here is to score, and you can't score." Mr. Average 35 points per game. The Suns
You gotta
It
have
has
the most
been.
disappointing season
You
so
know
far.
how
He
easy
was-
it is to
wasn't
drop
he injured the
35
year
with
before
a
that?
bunch of bums on your team?
Yeah, you gotta get share shots between KD and
Exactly.
Book.
Exactly.
Think
Come
about
on,
that.
because we
And
use that
Washington.
same excuse for Devin Booker though.
Devin Booker has been a bucket and they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Book gonna
And
do
make
it.
deep
Same thing
runs
with
in the
Bradley Beal
playoffs.
though.
No.
Let's not act
No.
like Bradley
He-
Beal.
he made
How
it.
deep has
He
Washington
did.
ever gotten the playoffs?
Bradley Beal, I'm sorry.
They lost
Bradley
They went to
against
the
Beal
Suns.
has,
conference finals.
Nah,
They
they
went.
lost.
Nah, they went.
That was-
And then you talking about years ago with
Yeah,
John
years
Wall.
ago.
10
Bradley
years.
Beal never played.
With him on his
Never
own,
played
what they
with
done?
No,
was
nothing
almost
at all.
Exactly.
13,
well, that was almost like
that Celtics Washington series was 10.
years.
Was that 2016?
That's
No.
like
Matter of fact,
14.
2013,
That's
2012?
almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Reel it in. Sorry.
Honestly, I really don't.
Okay.
But okay, going back to the defensive player of the year. I mean, like I said, Rudy Gobert is my pick.
Yeah.
A lot of other people would say Anthony Davis. I really don't agree in that, but I feel like everybody
AD
here
been playing good,
It's
man.
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
I
Me
mean,
personally, I'd pick
some people
Wemby.
say Victor as well
Yeah,
too.
I-
3
I-
I
point.
don't
I'd
think they'll
pick
give a
Victor.
rookie.
You pick
Blocks
Victor?
is me.
Them blocks is
Yeah,
crazy.
them
Blocks
blocks,
is
bro.
ridiculous, bro.
That's like I understand team.
I'm just saying, blocks alone is
He
crazy,
said,
though.
nah.
I understand team impact or team success means a lot, but just me personally, I'd pick Wemby. His just defensive presence is like crazy. Like you
That's
gotta just watch it.
Yeah, but
I
nah.
think he could also get away with a lot of
Nah.
stuff because he's taller. So
That's-
it might look like he's doing a lot because he's
Yeah.
taller, but it
Come
might
on,
not
man. If I
be.
was 7'4", man.
All
If you
that
look
dude's
at the
getting
defensive
Still,
metrics
like,
for
it's
Rudy,
crazy.
it's like he gonna win it.
It's
And he's
crazy.
also top. He's
Winning
also
team.
up there for ISO points as well too.
Victor?
Nah, Rudy.
Oh.
Anytime he's brought out in the perimeter as well too,
Wait,
he's
is
been
Cat gonna
improving
come
on
back? You
that.
think? Is Cat gonna come back? Or is it too? It's kind of too close
I
for the
think
playoffs.
if they get to the second round, he might.
Ooh.
He might,
to make
yeah,
it
because
back.
that's a big
His
injury.
misfit.
Yeah, Timberwolves versus Kings is a banger too.
That's-
That links up. That happens.
I think
I'm
every
sorry, but I got
matchup
the
in the
Kings.
West is good,
Yeah.
honestly.
Carl Anthony Towns is not there. I got the Kings.
West playoffs gonna be crazy.
I got the
Yeah.
Kings.
Whoa. Over Ant-Man?
Yeah,
it might be a coming
Oh.
out
yeah,
series for him.
Yeah. If
For
Carl
who?
Anthony Towns,
And-
but I'm only saying that if Carl Anthony
Oh.
Towns is not there. We talking about if the Timberwolves would meet the Kings.
Wait,
I got the Kings.
Who and what? How many games? You better not say nothing less than 7. Because you tripping.
Hey,
I'm sorry, but
What?
Carl Anthony Towns, you're missing like 25
That's-
points
yeah.
per game right there. Like that's a big
that's-
hit.
yeah, that's
This is
a-
big.
That's a big hit.
But they still been treading. Like they haven't dropped
Still
below
doing their
3.
thing.
Like I think.
And yes,
I
the
think they'll be
Kings have
alright.
been struggling recently, but
so I feel like this whole season been on and off year for them.
yeah, honestly, because they really
I don't
shouldn't
know.
be the 6th seed. They really should be top. They really should be top 4. You're coming off a season where you were 2nd seed.
They was
So
just in the
Yeah.
play-in, wasn't they?
They
they
just
the
picked it
West
up
the
just a
West
little
have
bit.
been just back and forth.
Yeah.
They're
honestly.
basically tied. Like I ain't gonna lie, this
They
the
only a
6th,
game
7,
ahead of
8
Dallas.
seed is really
Only
right.
one game.
Yeah.
So anybody can really jump in. And like I said,
I need the
keep
Mavs
an
to
eye
get
on the
6 seed.
Rockets.
Thank you.
Like I'm sorry, even though they don't got Shane
right
Green.
now. What they get?
Rockets are
Rockets are
Oh,
11.
okay.
They
I don't
won
think
just
they're
won
going-
The Rockets
six
are-
straight.
They'll get
though.
if they get to 10.
They're 10th.
That'll
They're like
be
11,
it.
but
I don't
they're
think
like-
they're going higher.
And they're
than
6
10.
and 0
4 or 5
without
games
Shane
behind
Goon.
Warriors.
He might be out.
They
He might be
three
out.
games
Yeah,
behind.
I think he's done.
Good.
He has
Steph
a-
can't allow that to
a
happen.
grade
He's-
3.
I think he's done.
Rockets
yeah.
is not going nowhere.
Steph's
They
not gonna
stay
allow
where
that.
they at.
How many games?
You saying Steph's not going to allow
I
that?
think it's
Bro,
like
he's 10
15.
seed right now.
Who?
He should have never allowed that to begin with.
Who?
It's a lot,
Steph?
bro.
He's saying that the
Man.
Warriors, like, come on, why are we talking about the Warriors right now? Like, that's a 10 seed team.
Yeah, and
Who?
Houston is
Name
a
me
10.
right without looking at the computer. Name me right now who's a 10 seed on the Eastern Conference right now. That's how bad they are.
The Hawks.
The Hawks are
I
10.
just said don't like.
I'm surprised they're still up there. I thought the Nets
Oh.
were up there.
I
But
thought the Nets
Honestly
was- I was
speaking,
about
the
to say
Hawks,
right
I really
behind
thought
them.
they was down. Nah, the Nets have been.
Nah, bro.
they've been terrible.
They
I
tore
thought they
that
were.
line.
Why you think we gonna make the play-in?
No.
I knew we wasn't at the All-Star game.
I mean, yeah.
I knew y'all wasn't before the
from
All-Star
that
game.
standpoint,
Bro.
but beginning of the season, I really thought y'all was gonna be like a nice.
I can tell you what happened.
Fairy
I told
tale
you
run.
why.
I can
right?
tell you
We
what
know
happened.
what. We
What
know
I
what
told
happened.
y'all
That
why,
game. You
right?
got
I
the
can-
coach. You
it's
got
deep.
Cam
It's deep
Thomas
that
not
happened.
What
playing.
happened?
Do you remember the game? You guys probably remember this. We was playing the Bucks, and we started everybody and pulled everybody.
Oh yes, I remember
After that,
Oh,
yeah,
we
they,
all the season been downhill. That's when
they
everybody,
played like the first quarter and
And
then
pulled
nobody
everybody.
played ever
Never,
again.
ever.
I
And the
remember
thing
that.
about that
Very
game, we
controversial.
was playing y'all pretty close too.
Mhm.
So it's like we would have played the starters who would have,
Right.
but
Can't-
after that, but honestly, Mikel, his watch was fake.
Oh,
So,
His watch was never on. His watch was
yeah.
never on.
Cam Thomas
He
gotta
never
get
got a watch.
traded.
I'm
Let's stop it.
Best player in the team.
I already told y'all. I already
I love
told
Cam
both of y'all
Thomas.
what had to happen. That little boy, he got
Not the little boy.
he got to go, bro.
He's the best player
They
on
have
the
to
Nets.
give Nick
Best player,
and Cam
bro.
the keys.
Let's stop
Cam
it.
Thomas.
Yeah. He a
And I'm sorry,
He
Cameron
is,
Johnson
he
has to
is.
go. That man is
Yeah,
the
he is.
biggest fraud.
Do we want
possible.
to? Do we want playoff
Biggest fraud.
success?
The biggest
No.
fraud.
He got.
I hope.
no?
I hope this
Well,
podcast blow up
right
so
now,
you
no.
can see it.
Not right now.
I
And
think-
I want him to see it.
Listen.
You're the
Wait,
biggest
I think the
fraud.
Nets are trying to get back to 2019 Nets before 2018, 2019
Nah.
before
You
they
know,
got
you know
like-
that owner. You know that owner.
Yeah,
love
because
to
they
say.
want hustle grit.
Yeah.
You know the
Like,
owner love
no.
to say.
Do y'all want to win or do
I would
y'all
rather
not
have.
wanna
I
win?
would
Let me
rather
know.
have
It's top to bottom. The team is awful. You got a
Top
point
to
guard.
bottom. From
The
coach.
point guard doesn't play, man.
Exactly. How your
When
best
he-
player not playing?
When he does, when
Yeah.
he, but this the
robbing
thing.
niggas from he robbing the league.
The thing is, though, when players who are like over, I feel like over 6'10",
Mhm.
but back issues, bro, it's never gonna work out well.
Ben is done. We're
It's
done
done.
with Ben.
I don't-
Sorry.
I'm sorry, but I can't give up on Ben.
No.
His potential is so. His
Wait.
potential is
How
so
many years
high.
y'all gonna
you
say
been
that?
talking
How
about his
many
trips?
years y'all
Been 3
gonna say
years
that?
with the
How
back
many years we
injury.
gonna say the Clippers is gonna be up there?
This is true.
Don't
People
do
keep
that.
holding on
Don't
to
do
that
that.
shit.
Hey,
Don't
but
do
that
Come on,
could've
bro.
really-
Come on, come on.
realistically,
The
Don't do that.
Clippers
it coulda
are
happened
easily
with
one
the
of the most
Clippers.
disappointing
Yeah.
franchises
No.
in this
Nah.
NBA.
No.
I
They
think
not.
we got it now. We
Who?
got it.
Y'all got it?
The Nets, y'all
Yeah.
never had no expectation, bro. No.
Not
They
this year.
had expectations for like 3 years.
I mean,
Last
yeah,
year.
for,
That
but
was-
come on,
We
we
scrapped
saw
it.
that coming. Like
Yeah.
with Kai not playing with,
Yeah.
like, I guess
Which is
on paper, yes.
But I think now,
But if we're talking solely
I
about
think the Clippers. Listen, man.
how many
they-
times have they been to the
they-
Western Conference Finals, and how many times have they been to the finals?
Think about
They
this.
never went to
Yeah,
the
but
finals.
okay.
Exactly.
No. Let's talk about it though. Are we
can talk
talking
about
about healthy seasons? Or are we talking about when
But
they're
that's the
injured?
reason. Why are they never
Okay.
healthy?
But this is the thing. This is why they'll never break them up because when they are healthy, they
Oh.
show too much potential.
Okay, so you're saying next year? We look next year.
They
right?
not
New stadium.
going nowhere.
Them
I
four
don't
gonna
know
be
if
there.
they're all
They
going to
gonna
be
be
there.
there.
next
So
year.
you believe? I believe that Paul George
I
is
don't
leaving.
think they can
He's
pay all
not.
of them.
I believe.
Mind you, they have a new stadium next year.
believe
I think
no.
that's a
Yes,
big deal.
yes, they do.
They have to bring them all
I
four
Are they
back.
with San
believe.
Diego?
I believe. No, I believe
Yeah.
that team, the Clippers team and the Warriors team will both be deconstructed by then.
No.
Not
There's no way.
deconstructed, but
Like-
By
like
next
you
season?
feel me?
No
I think
way.
some of them
I think just
players
one
not
player
gonna be
leaving.
there.
I think just one player leaving from the Clippers. I guess you could say the Warriors. Sure. I think Klay Thompson might have
I think
to.
I
leave.
think Clay and Andrew Wiggins are gone.
Okay.
I mean,
I
if
thought-
anything, I would keep Andrew Wiggins if you're
Yeah.
gonna lose Clay because they don't have a lot of
Yeah.
players. But I feel like Clay is gonna
Andrew
leave.
Wiggins. He's not
And
terrible.
then
He's
with
not
the-
terrible,
with
but
the
he's a
Clippers-
solid
He's
role
an
player.
With the
No.
Clippers, I
That's
think it's either Harden or PG.
James Harden is not leaving.
No, he
he
ain't
fought
go-
so
listen,
hard to
I'm
get
very
my
saying
thing
he
is,
might.
There's
okay,
no way
look,
he's leaving.
I get it. The Clippers want to
Can't
stay,
stand James
but
Harden.
you have at least 5 players that deserve more money than what they're getting right now
Who?
On what team?
on the Clippers.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
Kawhi's not taking a pay cut.
Yes.
He got his
Paul
extension
George not
already.
taking a pay cut. Like they both got. Well, Paul George is still in the conversations for his
Yes.
extension.
Yeah, but Kawhi got his.
Kawhi got his
Yep.
super max. Like we
So-
talking
yes.
big money.
Yes.
Didn't take a pay cut.
Russ
That
pay
speaks
cut.
to the whole entire team.
Yeah.
You got James Harden still on his player option. He
Yep.
still has to sign by the end of the summer. Russell, who's what he has like,
Is he making the minimum?
he's making
Yes.
minimum.
He's on
Do you
like
really think that man is really gonna stay on the minimum?
But I don't think
Yes.
anybody else is going to give him
I
any
think
more
so.
money.
He
And I
will.
think he
How
will
old is
swear
Russ? How old
in
is
LA.
Russ?
So look, that's where
Russ
James
about
Harden
to
has
be
to come
35,
in.
right? 34,
He will.
35?
He's from
Russ?
LA, bro.
I think
That
he's
has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think he's staying.
Watch how deep they
No
go
matter
in
what.
playoffs.
No, I think playoff success has a lot to do with
Watch how deep they
what
go.
happens.
All right,
They
so
flame
what
out
They're going to the
round
Western
one.
Conference Finals.
I don't
bro.
care if they claim. I think Russ
Or
is
if
staying
not
no
the
matter
finals.
what.
Okay,
No
I
matter
promise
what.
before this ends, what like if they go to the finals, Western Conference Finals, what happens after that?
Nothing.
If they lose too, let's just say they lose.
How they lose is the question.
They're
They
still
Okay,
Yeah,
put
yeah,
two
how they
positions.
lose.
Two positions. They lose and they win. Because either or, I think one of them is still gone.
I
How
mean,
are they
they
losing?
still
They go
there,
against the
bruh.
Nuggets and they
gonna
go
be-
7 games short. Run
If
it
they
back.
lost like how they lost.
Sure.
In the
They
bubble,
running it
have
back,
to
bruh.
They have to let it go.
Yeah, that's a lot of years, bro.
Come on. When did Paul George and Kawhi
19.
get to
Same
the
year Kyrie KD was 2019
Are
or
you
18.
serious?
The only reason that they
19.
didn't go to one
Yeah.
year is because
2019 is when they came in?
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Same
We
year.
just graduated high school, bro. Like, are you
Yes.
serious? Like,
Yeah, bro.
we're grown now. We're grown people now. That's how long the Clippers
I
have
was
had
just
that
in middle
core.
school, I think that was like, or I was probably a sophomore, I think, some shit like that.
I'm telling
Listen, man,
you,
they-
that's how long that
but-
team has been on there for.
It's a lot of stuff
And
that
they have no success. We're not talking about the Golden State Warriors when they've been together since. That's a
Right.
dynasty. They have chips. What the Clippers have.
You can say that
Not a
about any other
goddamn
team because nobody else won when Golden State
But
was
what
winning.
about what about those teams where they stayed
Not a
together
goddamn
though?
thing.
You got the Celtics where they actually
Bro.
made the finals and they've been to the Eastern Conference Finals multiple times.
when you sign
Wait, let me
Kawhi,
pose a
listen,
question. Let me pose a question. Do you guys think if they never traded Shea for Paul George, they would be in a different position now than they
no.
were before?
He-
Nah,
he
because
need
Shea would have never developed to the player that he was
Yeah.
now.
That
Honestly
Clippers team was
speaking.
bad, bro. When before they got there, that Clippers team was bad.
Listen, I just feel like player development is key when you're the number one option. So
Mhm.
I definitely feel like, Shea being on OKC was it's gonna work in both favors. Unfortunately, the Clippers are injury plagued. Let's not sit here and clown the Clippers 24/7. They on
deserve it,
paper
though.
24/7 they're a top 2 NBA team on paper.
You didn't they go in the chip?
No.
They
This
will.
year?
Yeah.
No.
This year.
No.
Okay, see,
They will.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Can,
Okay,
can everybody put their stake in
Absolutely.
right
The
now?
Clippers. You didn't they could.
Clippers.
I think.
All right, let's go down.
Okay,
Who's
let's
winning the
put they-
chip? Who's
let's
winning the
put
chip?
y'all
Starting
thinking
from
right
BG.
Oh,
See, he choking on the Celtics. I swear to God. He don't want to
It
say
ain't
that.
Boston.
Bro, let's keep it P.
I'm gonna go with the green. I'm gonna go Boston.
Okay.
I'm
Wrong
gonna go
green.
Boston.
The 2 of the 3-peat starts this year.
I agree.
Nuggets.
Me too.
And they win it next year too.
I'm sorry. I want to say the Bucks because I want my boy Dame. to win.
Delusion.
But I'm sorry. The Celtics is too deep, and I'm sorry, but Nuggets and the Celtics, I'm seeing that. I'm not seeing that go far. I have the Celtics winning. I'm not gonna lie.
What about you?
Clips.
Okay.
Saying
Very
everybody.
much.
Yeah.
Everybody just sighs. And
I wish they won
delusion.
though. I would
Man,
love to
they-
see that.
I
listen,
wanted them to win
listen.
for so many years now. I gave.
I would love to
I
see
It's
swear,
happening.
I
When they
swear,
healthy, it's happening.
When we
I
come
promise
back
you.
to this and the Clippers get knocked off in the first round, I'm coming right back to this clip.
Wait, what'd you say? The Clippers?
Clips.
We gonna
I
put
said
we
the,
gonna put
the
his
Nuggets.
clip. We gonna put his clip in gray. We gonna put his clip in gray.
Hey, what Draymond do? You doing it? Bring it back.
I don't know.
Jason Tatum will be the Finals MVP. I'm
he's
telling y'all that. Finals MVP.
Finals MVP
NBA
averaging 12 points per game
Boston
in the
12 is
finals.
crazy. 12 is crazy.
12 points per game.
I'll give him
Finals
19.
As long as you
MVP.
don't run into Miami again.
They will.
Ain't nobody worried
Don't
about
run into
Miami.
I
Miami.
won Miami in the first round.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think nobody's worried about Miami.
I don't want.
You don't wanna do
I don't
that.
think nobody wants Miami, bro.
Nobody.
You think nobody wants to see them? I think nobody's
Nobody
worried
does.
about them.
I do.
Honestly.
Okay.
Well, I want to
That's
say
just me.
nobody's worried about them, but
You want to know who is? The Bucks. They
They
win.
don't. They don't.
They worry about
Get
them
them out of
rich.
here.
look,
They worry
honestly,
about
I've
them
watched every
rich.
single Bucks game from start to finish. I'm sorry, but they scared of everybody. Like I would be scared if the only person I'm not is the Pacers. I'm sorry, but like his time is out.
No, y'all
I give you
cleared
that.
up.
Yeah,
Like,
Y'all
Pacers.
gonna look at
Everybody else
Miami.
though, I definitely feel like they don't want to match. But
You scared
The
of?
Knicks?
You scared of
You scared of the
Sixers? You scared of
I'm
Sixers?
scared of the Knicks. What?
Scared of Sixers?
No.
What?
With
about to be
Joel or
out the
without
playoffs.
Joel?
With Joel,
With
I
Joel.
ain't scared.
On one leg,
Bruh.
'cause he might not. You gonna limp back into the playoffs? You know what I'm saying?
He gonna
If I'm the
live
Bucks,
and
the only
get
team I'm
fucked
scared
up.
of is the
Get
Knicks,
hurt.
the Cavs. Don't sleep on the
You
Cavs.
scared of the Cavs?
Don't sleep on the Cavs. They second seed for a reason.
They weak.
Man,
Wrap this
look,
up,
man.
Wrap this up.
Man, don't get caught up in
They
that regular
weak.
season
Wrap
stuff,
this up.
man.
They
Don't
weak.
Hey.
get caught up in that, bro.
Hey.
Don't do it to
Wrap this
yourself.
up, man.
Delusion.
Come on.
Don't do it.
They're
We not
weak.
scared of the Cavs?
No.
I don't
Hell
think so.
no,
Oh, man,
I
what?
told you this.
I
the
hope
other
this
day.
thing blows up and Donovan Mitchell. I hope this. I'm a believer.
Look, I'm
I'm a
gonna tell you what happened.
believer.
They're gonna beat the Pacers and they're gonna get belts to
They gonna
ass
get
in the second round.
smacked.
By who?
Whoever they, I don't know.
Whoever they play, bro.
Either Bucks or Celtics.
So if they meet the Knicks,
First round,
Oh,
I think the
man.
Knicks are gonna
Oh
win.
goodness.
smacking. They
Lord
getting
mercy.
smacked. bro.
anyway, all right. I guess that's enough time because we've had some crazy takes. My brain hurting. This is crazy. We got the Clippers winning the finals. We got Cavs
these
not
my boys,
making it. They second seed for a reason. Number
Nobody said
two.
they're not going to make it. They're just not going to win anything.
But I guess we're gonna dive back into it. Update everybody when the season settles down. We get a clear rendition of the standings.
Playoff push.
Playoff
Yeah.
push is coming. You know, we
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
right back here with some more crazy takes and Clippers coming out the playoffs. First round.
I'm about to hit them.
First round exit.
First round.
You lost.
First round exit.
They're not,
I'm sorry,
they're
the
not losing to
Pelicans.
Zion.
First round
They're not
exit?
losing to them.
First round exit.
They're not
First round
listening to them,
exit.
bro.
Yeah, you
Paul
Wait
George, if
to
you're
see you.
Paul George, if you're podcast P, if you're watching this,
Not
like
podcast.
I can't wait to see
speak.
My
podcast P,
biggest
if you're
take,
watching
my-
this, you
Can't
better not
wait.
lose to Zion.
My biggest take.
They're not.
My biggest take. Nuggets get bounced first round.
Oh, dude, that is delusional.
Yeah, we done.
Hey,
That's it. That's
I'm
it.
just saying.
And
That's it.
Kyrie is the best player in the NBA. Let's talk about it.
I can agree with that.
I'm not getting with that.
I'm
not getting-
I'm playing.
If we're gonna give
Maybe Ramadan.
If we're gonna
Maybe
give
Ramadan.
I'm playing.
That boy on rock. When that boy starving, oh, that boy's a bucket.
Yo,
lefty floater
what?
game winner, like what are you
That boy
talking about?
hungry?
Hooping.
Bro.
If we're gonna be delusional.
But yeah, that's it.
All right,
So-
see you guys next time.
Next episode. Yep.
Peace.
Peace.